It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's away! Well, that is one way to stop him. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, good ball! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Inter Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Mignon, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Looking for the run. Colomwani, big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Ribery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bastoni. Threads one in. Chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Serginho's cross. McTominay. Might be dangerous. Fiore! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Great vision. Serginho receives it and takes a shot! Costa Curta plays it all the way forward. De Bruyne. Now it's Colomwani. Now it's Colomwani. He's found a way through. Bastoni.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Serginho. Now it's Batistuta. Now Ricci. De Bruyne. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Locatelli, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's picked out the run. And he's onside. He's shifted. He's having a shot! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Inter Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And if you're just back from your break, shaped! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pull it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Serginho. Cannavaro puts his foot on the gas. And here's Colomwani. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fiore.
Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Bastoni. Inter Milan really do look to have it all sewn up here. And the through ball. Tomori, and the counter is on. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a goal kick. Costa Curta. Can he get it through? Oh, that's nice. Now, can they get him away? In towards the back stick. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2, then. Bremer clears it away. Oh, he's been... And the shot! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's become a case of men against boys. Brilliantly cut out. De Bruyne. Pullet is the team's great visionary. McTominay. And here's Thuram. Ah, he's had it taken off him. De Bruyne. Colomwani. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, super find. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Inter Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Mignon looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Inter Milan are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18, numero 27.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 13.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
And he's surging through.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Cambio di giocatori.
Tomori. And he's there to retrieve it. Shevchenko has it out wide and in space. Anguissa. Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Anguissa. Now that's well seen too. Rabiot. And it's Dybala. And here's Rafael Leao. Dybala. And the shot! He has done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Rafael Leao. Tomori. Now it's come to nothing. Tomori is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Shevchenko. It's a searching pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Anguissa. Now it's Dybala.
Il quarto uomo
Schneider.
indica 4 minuti di recupero.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. This time, surely! Rafael Leao finds himself offside. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Barella. And here's Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through. It could be danger here. Goes for a shot! It's in! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And that's it. Inter Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most... So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
He's in most people's lists of great number 10s.
I'm going to go along with that too.
And it's De Bruyne. Ribery.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Will play through for the wide man.
Cleared without complication.
Has a look and plays it forward. Thuram. Thuram! He's scored!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And this is Ibrahimovic. That is good alertness. Locatelli. Now it's Colomwani. Shevchenko. Good ball, good take.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Vrij gets across to intercept that. Costa Curta. And it's De Bruyne. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ricci cuts it out. And that has been clubbed away. And now they can clear their lines.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Not the most accurate pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now, can they get him away? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now that's a fine challenge. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. Zanetti. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Locatelli. Now it's De Bruyne. Shevchenko. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is what shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Colomwani clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Zanetti. Barella does well to get it back. Looking to play him in. Ribery. Rui Costa. Great vision. Zanetti providing an outlet on that flank. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Rui Costa. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Barella. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Kolumwani unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that is expertly dealt with.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Kolumwani. That's good running with the ball. Elects to... It's a mighty effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Rui Costa. Can he get on the end of this? That's a lovely, neat pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Threads one in. Well, played right into his path. Just eases him off the ball. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Right, Shevchenko. And De Bruyne! And that's caused a worry or two. This possibly the last play of the half.
Well, he certainly...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And he's let fly. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. That's a shade optimistic. And they've been given a corner.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Big header! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
De Bruyne.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Hullet. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Locatelli.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's a key interception. Mignon clears. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
So we've reached the hour mark. Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And he can clear it away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tomori cuts out the pass, and he thumps it clear. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ribery. Ibrahimovic. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, nicely intercepted. Darmian. And it's Ricci. Rui Costa is the team's great visionary. Aimed beyond the defence. Bastoni. Now it's Shevchenko. Ribery. And it's Rui Costa. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's been played through. And he's Thuram! He has done it! And they're back in front!
Ibrahimovic really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Sostituzioni di giocatori. Numero 7, numero 14.
So, time for changes
numero
on
17,
both sides, actually.
Ribery.
So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Numero 6, il numero 23, il numero 5, il numero 20.
Now it's
Attenzione,
Ibrahimovic. Dumfries in acres of space out wide. Oh, smashing header! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist.
And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Played out towards the right wing. Zielinski. And he's intervened well there. And it's Ribery. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Thuram. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Çalhanoğlu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Pull it. Buongiorno. And this is having a shot! Yes, it's in! With so little time left, grandstand finish! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, he's really drilled it.
Ibrahimovic clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Barella. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's shifting through the gears here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And here's Barella. And it's Darmian. And we're done. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
And the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
That's a little off target. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
De Bruyne.
There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's very neat. Locatelli, and that's a bullet!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Cannavaro has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Ricci is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's a big chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gattuso. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Hullet. Oh, that... And Hullet! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Inter! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, what has happened here? Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Thuram. Inter Milan finding their passes.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Rui Costa. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, no mistake! Paz, and there's green grass ahead of him. They've won a corner. Can he finish? And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have